days to prep for New Orleans. They still finished third. They're just going to keep continuing to improve. Unfortunately, they seem to be running into an OpTic Gaming team that's finally found its rhythm.
Rise 3-0 right now. OpTic 2-0 on the week. For me, Maven, OpTic Gaming, they need to be able to rotate on this map. This is where they struggled the most at rotating back when they had that 12th place finish at the CWL New Orleans Global Open. It's where they lost that final map to Red Reserve, that heartbreaking L for the Green Wall. It's OpTic Gaming versus Rise Nation. The two undefeated teams going at it. Off the break, we're following Scump, my most improved player right now in Division A.
Formal next to him gets hit by a stun and taken out. Scump, though, gets one with a nade, another with his PPSH, but the lone man remaining is Karma, who's got top control.
You saw the duelist there on one player for a second. Karma trying to stay alive inside this stairway. Does get challenged by TJ Haley. And the rest of OpTic Gaming will get wiped off the map now. It is a little bit rough of a start for them, giving up the first 17 seconds, but at the same time, they do have a presence for these spawns at the new hill, which will be the big W if they can hold that down.
Talking about the Rise Nation side, though, we know Methods, how stellar he's been from a statistics side. Yeah. He's been lights out, a superstar. But if you're going to keep up with this OpTic Gaming side, you're going to need help from somebody else at least. Who else is really going to shine for you?
TJ right now is shining at 5-1, but the good thing about this Rise Nation team, they're all confident in each other to do just that. Any of them can show up when they need to. Gunless has done it a couple times in S&D so far this week. TJ, when he had that rough S&D map yesterday where he started 0-7, finished with 6 kills in the final 2 rounds to win in round 11. And look at this from Rise. They've actually already got a presence to spawns. This is not an easy hold for OpTic Gaming. This is a near perfect start for Rise Nation.
Yeah, I mean, it was flawless inside a restaurant, and now looking to get it done at Winery as well. They have the spawns, looking to now pick up the kills. Karma inside and trying to contest, but he's going to run into the FG42 of Methods. 2 kills go either way, but again, you can reinforce so much quicker as Rise Nation. But with Krim, anything is possible. Cuts down Looney, TJ, Gunless, to at least give him a few seconds, but in the end, it doesn't really matter because Rise had the spawn.
Hey, the big thing, though, is he's got the fighter pilot, he's got the glide bomb. This rotation so key, and those 2 kills are even more important for a potential comeback for OpTic Gaming. Typically, a 2-piece like that wouldn't be too hype and crazy, but when it's for a rotation like this Winery to Parking Lot Hill on St. Marie, that's massive.
And that's another key change we've talked about a little bit in the week. Karma going with the AR more frequently. Formal going to be bringing out that PPSH, and you saw his involvement there. Karma now actually going to have a sub, so they'll be running 3 subs right now behind the Crim 6 AR.
Oh, that team kill just stopped that mid-map push. Scump can have to pick up the outside lane. He does at least spot one. The rest flooding through that B-bomb site from Search and Destroy. Crim 6 has cleaned up the flank. Karma and Formal holding the front door. The comeback has started for OpTic Gaming. If they get every single second on this hill, we'll have a tied game.
1 point of 49-0 game for Rise Nation. But like you said, right back in it. Streaks now coming in for Formal. You had some on Crim 6 as well.
Yeah.
And that's what spells disaster against a lot of teams down the stretch.
They have 4 streaks in total right now, and we know how lethal the fighter pilot can be on this outside hardpoint here in Courtyard. Team slowly rotating on over. OpTic flooding from Barn. You can see they've at least cleared out the one side of the map, looking for a presence in middle. They should be any second, but they will just call in the glide bomb, call out where every player is. A little bit of a botched play there. Formal goes to that front guy. Should have trusted his teammates to get that, but Crim 6 just can't be stopped right now. 14-6 on a 4 streak.
After he gets the 2 kills, he goes in and calls in streaks. May line up a couple, instead splits and actually doesn't even kill TJ there with it as he tried to pick up both. Now another streak invested in this, so 3 total. And they haven't really produced a ton of time.
They use how many? 3? 3 streaks, yeah, and they get nothing out of it almost.
That's a brilliant, brilliant hard point for Rise Nation, and maybe that's a little bit of poor streak use. I mean, just 2 glide bombs could have got kills and didn't.
The glide bomb, the one though, it was a beautiful play by TJ. He baited, he was gonna run right through that archway, and then at the last moment cut back around the corner.
It's actually TJ that technically ended up dodging both.
Yeah,
both glide bombs.
Good point. As now, at the end of the first rotation, this is why we say it's our, our match of the week. As these 2 teams are so evenly matched, 87-87 the score, as OpTic Gaming are back in the lead.
Lead to OpTic, can Rise answer back? TJ sneaking his way in up top as he'll be looking to make a play. Looney following right in behind him as they'll 2-hit the top steps. TJ gets 2 kills in front, and it lets Looney just take control of top mid.
Warning to all teams if you're facing Rise Nation. If you haven't spotted TJ on this map, especially on this mid-hill in a few seconds, I can almost guarantee you he's on the top red area. He's either holding bar, or he's flanking it, or he's pushed up sandbags. He just lives there with the SMG. He's so good at playing that spot. He's currently 19 and 12. And I mean, look at this. He's getting aggressive and still holding this front door. Already 20 kills for TJ Haley.
And I think one of the big differences here, you look at like your main Slayer on one side for OpTic, it's their main AR. Look on the other side, it's one of your main subs in TJ. It's got to tell you a little bit something different about the matchup when the sub's leading the way. And Krim himself has said to me, your subs are what are going to win you the game.
Listen,
right now, TJ having a great performance on the other side.
All that matters for Rise is they gave up 4 streaks to OpTic, and 3 of them have been used, and they're still in the lead. That's the biggest takeaway of everything right now. Forget what's happened. It's a 20-second lead for Rise. They hold the spawns, and OpTic are being forced to push through these choke points. Krim 23-11. A masterful performance from him as he's almost doubled the second closest amount of kills, which is 12 from Scump. But it's Rise who continue to expand on this lead.
Rise perfect right now in Winery.
This should be a break.
As I say that, here comes the break. TJ almost picks up both. Gunless will be picked up in the back, and now you get some time. Still spawning at the top is going to be Rise. You got to make a decision here. They're going to go ahead and just hit it and get these final 20 seconds. I mean, they don't have the option really to first across the map, so you'll get the 20 seconds, but OpTic Gaming will at least be set up then for parking lot.
And I can almost guarantee OpTic are saving this fighter pilot for the next courtyard hardpoint. We're heading over to parking lot now. Formal coming off spawn will rotate right back towards that mid lane area to try to shut down Gunless. This is where he got dropped last time as he gets help from Karma. 2-piece comes in. OpTic again. Same scenario as last time, Maven. They're down, moving to parking lot. They've got to hold the full time if they want to tie up this game.
Check in the corner is met. That's a big win there with the FG42. Scump, due to that smoke, just gets pushed by 2 players.
That's a brilliant smoke from Rise Nation. Makes Scump play awkward. You can see Scump just trying to spray, hoping he gets kills.
I think he's playing on his back foot there. Just kept backing up as they pushed in.
They do recover quickly, though.
Nice shots by Formal there. Get into 16 and 16. 3 streak. Also has the fighter pilot. That'll be the lone streak remaining, at least from those original 4 they picked up. Nice shots by Scump to tear off the ankle of Methods, but finally will fall. Now rotating across his Formal. He cleans up that kill. 1 more hitting from mid-cut. He's getting awfully close to doubling up on that fighter pilot.
I'm wondering if he just calls it in right away. Hides in his corner. Oh, he's challenging that.
He might get pushed by TJ. No, TJ's holding the edge.
Surprised he hasn't called it in.
Help.
He's got everyone in position. I guess they're going to go for gunfights first and then use it for a retake if needed. Krim gets first blood. He's down 27 kills. Scump has flooded forward. OpTic now back within 10 as these 2 teams remain dead even in map 1.
And now Scump in a real scary position to just tick off Rise Nation because he's going to be shooting him in the back.
Arrows. Look at the red arrows.
In the side, all have to focus on him there. And even if he doesn't get a couple more kills, it delays their push to get back into the hard point. But as I say that, TJ, the one guy trying to make a play there from mid-map, finds a couple of kills.
Methods has been the one guy who's been shutting down Krim this map, and again, it makes sense with both players having the FG42. As they continue to trade, no one getting a bunch of time on this hardpoint. TJ with 3 on the lookout hill, 173 to 167. It's a grind for this map right now, Maven, as no one has had a real opportunity to pull away in this game.
Not at all. Another lead change coming. OpTic back in front now. Rise, though, battling inside a restaurant. Looney gonna be the first man in. He's got TJ Haley in support, and TJ went off last time he was in this hardpoint. Him and Looney combined to push top mid, and they Looney and TJ destroyed OpTic.
Krim 31 and 18, looking for more, not gonna get it, but the damage has been done. He gets 2 kills, Weak is the 3rd, and that lets his team flood on through. Keep in mind, OpTic still have 1 more fighter pilot. I doubt anyone is running Mountain on the side of Rise Nation. If they are, they've been having to run it for a long time. It looks like they aren't. So, mind games might also be being played here from Formal, waiting to use it for that perfect moment at the end of the game when no one's running that streak. And now more streaks earned by Karma. He's finally showing life too.
So you now have streaks for everyone on OpTic Gaming outside of Scump. You haven't got anything from your first 3 streaks. Can your next 3 be the dagger? About to hit the 210 mark is OpTic Gaming. 40 more points needed here, but once again heading to Winery. It spawns for Rise Nation, but this time I think you're likely going to see some streaks invested.
Here comes Karma's. Watch the red arrows. They're going to have to begin to scatter. 1 kill. That earns the flamethrower. A second comes into play, and now it's an all-out sprint from OpTic Gaming. They know they've got a timing. Formal knows the pressure's going to come in from that backfield. doesn't win the first gunfight. Scump has the trade. OpTic Gaming have broken in, Maven, and now they look to win off this Hardpoint.
They broke, and they still have Karma picking up kills mid-street. Scump watching the front. More streaks coming in. Karma from the top. He hits the roof. He actually hits the roof, so doesn't pick up any kills. Karma, though, coming in the back. You didn't have the fighter pilot coming in. Fighter pilot gets 3 for Formal, and now you're at the 221.
They can't win off this Hardpoint, though, Maven. That's the big issue.
And what do you still have left? 1 streak for Karma?
No. Flamethrower.
Okay, so
that's it.
I don't even count that, really, as we're going to rotate over to parking lot. So you use everything there, and you do get a lot of time, but like you said, the key thing is you don't win it there.
Well, the thing was, there was also a team kill nade, I think, that landed onto Karma, which made OpTic miss out on a handful of seconds. I don't think it would have been enough to win, but still, here it is. 57 seconds up for grabs on parking lot. It would be just enough for Rise to win, but they would need the best hold they have had on this entire map, and already there's pressure coming in from OpTic. How has Formal made it to this position? Gunless is wondering that as well.
No one had the mid lane.
Oh, that should be GG here, Maven.
He marched on up, gets the kill. Frustration for Rise Nation, and a map 1 victory for OpTic Gaming. I heard that Karma was thinking about running an AR, wanted to get more involved with that, and that Formal will be running a sub on more maps. It is certainly, I don't believe that was a score.
I don't think so either. Yeah. I don't think that was the right score either. OpTic did win the first map, but
say I wasn't following it at all then.
But there's a look at our next map, London Dock Search and Destroy. In the veto process, they wanted to get rid of a couple maps, but St. Marie sneaks in. And we talked about OpTic cannot let this go to a Game 5, Maven. Rise looked pretty good on St. Marie S&D after the new updates.
They were the only team that looked like they had really actually talked it over at least. I mean, some of the teams we watched looked like they were playing with the old spots for the most part, like not even trying to get a defender into B. But here we go. Offense for OpTic first. You talked on the desk about some of the woes, some of the struggles, the back and forth battles for them on Search and Destroy. They're going to have a tough test here against Rise Nation.
A will be the bomb site for OG off the break. Oh, that's not a gunfight you're ever going to win if you're Karma versus an FG42. He had some nice shots, but Looney cleans him up. First blood for Rise Nation.
He didn't have any help there. No AR looking over him. Grim does get a kill. Gunless now dealing with as much pressure as he can, but the team kill actually from Scump onto Formal, who was in front. I don't know if it ultimately would have mattered because I think they both would have got lined up.
Yep. Ooh. TJ just narrowly escapes with his life. As we're seeing so many more ARs with infantry on now, due to the recent updates. Players more willing to have their footsteps, you know, or not run mountain after the footsteps volume has been decreased. Thus letting more players run that infantry on the AR.
And I actually saw that. I noticed it in the last game. Rated was just picking people with that extra strafe speed. He had to switch to mountain. Didn't have scoped on it. I just saw him get gunned by accuracy. It can certainly affect you, but here's the TJ that we know and love.
Yes, playing at a different pace.
Sprinting forward, 4-0. Remember when he started 0-7 yesterday?
Yep.
Came alive on the same map.
Scump's dead. I will tell you, okay, he just gets out with his life, but I will tell you, this for me is like a sign of OpTic that they still need to do their research. That was a crazy challenge from Scump. Formal should be killed here momentarily. There it is, TJ all the way pushed up, but the fact that OpTic are not expecting Rise Nation to flood TJ through lights right there is just baffling to me. He goes there every single round on offense, it feels like.
I think it was actually like 3 or 4 rounds yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, he was literally first-blooded or first blood. He was like 8 out of 11 rounds.
Airborne, hunker, and he just pre-aims, and there Karma like slow peeks it, and that is the easiest kill TJ could ask for a first blood. And then typically a player would reload and chill for a sec. No, he gets a call out that Crim6 is close, soars around the corner, snaps on him too.
And now he's getting close to streaks. 125 away, gonna pull off the FG this time. Over to the offense for OpTic Gaming. Inching forward, Scump able to shoulder peek there. Oh. Nice shots.
Gosh.
Gunless just destroys Karma there. Not able to get away with his life.
Looney still playing inside fire. Makes it a 2-on-2. Crim6 and Scump. Because Scump won the gunfight on the gunless inside A, he will get a free plant. Crim will have to rotate on over. You'd expect Crim to try to just hold, you know, Scump's flank, and Scump can hold the rest of the front. He just needs to get here in time, which he will.
Yeah. He's marched on over, just watching the mid-cross. He should see Method's crowd jump. Doesn't actually have the angle to see it.
He sees nothing. Scump getting challenged. Scump will have to try to back on down, but him playing his life right there is so key. Only 20 seconds left. Remember, it takes 7.5 seconds to defuse the bomb. Rise Nation's hand is forced here. So it looks like Looney will play in this close side corner. They're just baiting him on the bomb. Someone's going to have to come fly in any second. Not going to happen. OpTic win the round.
Good job controlling the 2v2. Krim gets there in time. Scump, probably the key player there, just playing his life and also winning the gunfight earlier to get the bomb down. Krim then comes up big when he needs to. 2 nice kills to close it out.
Nice recovery from OpTic Gaming. The FG42 reigns supreme, it seems, in Search and Destroy. As Karma and Formal start off a combined 0-5 right now, but they're only down by 1 round. Oh, we just switched to see Looney snipe Scump on the A-cross. Rise should flood this site now and go for a plant almost instantly. Oh, but Karma nades gunless. Karma nades gunless, so the bomb drops. OpTic Gaming know it, and just like that, the entire round just collapsed.
That smoke allows him to get a kill while isolating the first player in TJ.
Now they just push him.
And now Method's by himself in a world of hurt. And he gets dropped.
Huge nade by Karma. Gunless, who just tries to rush from top middle as you expect, because Scump, his job for OpTic is to hold that lower docks play. Hits the nade, and middle of that, he outguns TJ Haley, because TJ, of course, is the furthest pushed up. God forbid he wasn't.
Never.
And just like that, it's 2-2.
Shot of Methods there.
And I said, you know, Formal and Karma start 0-5. There, they get 3 kills in that round combined, and OpTic have tied it up.
Looney trying to hit a snipe from the other side. Gunfight going down. TJ, what do you know? Another first blood. He's got 2 to his name. TJ pushing on forward, spots Karma, but Karma gets the better of him for back-to-back rounds. And now it's all on Looney.
You got to hit that shot if you're Looney. I know it's a tough one, but in this 1-on-3, that's your chance to come into this game. He's got Mountain on, but with a sniper here, oh, not going to happen. I will say this. This is OpTic Gaming adapting very quickly in this Search and Destroy. They lose the first 2 rounds, but here, they just read 2 or 3 kills in a row where they were expecting TJ and Gunless to push forward. Krim gets that counter trade to make it a 3-on-3, runs into underground, and just sits there and pre-aims the stairs as Gunless just sprints right into his AR. TJ tries to hit Cole. Karma just holds the angle and kills him. And now, because of it, OpTic have full streaks in Crimsix, who's 9-2.
Crimsix going off in this series after the big map 1. Continuing things here. Formal's been running a sub, a snipe. This time it's FG42 here. Smoke off the mid-cut, as you can see on the minimap. No one at least set up, and this time 2 hitting lights. 2 gonna be pressuring Krim now. Gets back just in time, but a little bait and switch. Almost TJ able to save that. And both players able to live, but Krim at least picks up 1 before dropping.
TJ pushing lights like always. Formal now 1-shot. Gunless has pushed him. TJ's the main focus of these ARs, as they've got to try to back him up, as they should have Gunless plant this bomb.
TJ, by applying pressure, has allowed his ARs to move forward and get into position, though.
Oh. He'll just go ahead and move on across the map.
Scump, cut down. Karma looks to be next. If he kept shooting, might have had him. I think he had 3 left in the clip. But Karma now 1v3. They know his position. They can see the cross the bus. And bomb is planted. I think Method's just spotted him cross. Looked to peek it, but not able to do it.
Karma's on a 4 streak, so I don't expect him to go for this bomb at all. 20 seconds left. This round will go to Rise, 3-3.
And he needs, what? A plant, a couple more kills to get these streaks. But this will be tied up at 3 apiece. Karma, solid job just staying alive. Playing for another round. But man, TJ continues to be a nuisance through lights for Rise Nation. Making play after play for this team. And just being annoying for OpTic to deal with.
Yep. As again, These teams looking evenly matched, just like the Hardpoint. This is what we expected. But in the final moments, who will all come down to kind of swing this round in their favor? Keep in mind, Crimsix still with the streaks. How key that can be. We know London Docks, they're not the most impactful, but if a team plays around too slowly and they get caught out in the open, it'll absolutely be something that can change around for OpTic Gaming in the late game.
Here we go. Scump has made some plays at A.
Look, there it is.
Mortar out. He's able to pick up one. Gunless, though, gets a kill of his own onto Karma. Scump trying to trade that out. Formal pushing forward through the mid lane as well. Scump doesn't trade it. Gunless got both the kills in this round. Formal should be able to do it. Now a 2 versus 2. Did he spot Methods? Ah, doesn't see him. Methods should have his number momentarily. Oh, God, they're both getting some interesting timing here.
2 versus 2, bomb down right outside the window. Formal will go and retrieve that. As he just gets gunned by TJ. They know they have Crim pinned back, Red Train. That's a nade. 4-3, Rise Nation.
Yeah, I mean, I know he had to go out the window to get the bomb, but it was almost like he didn't even realize somebody could be top mid. I mean, Crim doesn't really have an angle on that, at least from that side. I don't think he knew much about the positioning whatsoever, considering he didn't see Methods either.
Yep. So a swing game so far. 1 streak used for OpTic. It got a kill, but they weren't able to win the round off of it. Rise did have Mountain on a few classes. Can we check again to see how many Mountain classes Rise are running? 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. So those streaks will be almost useless in this round if Crim uses them, which he will. He's gonna have to try to guess. He saw him going there. He saw him going. That's gonna get 2. He spotted TJ, and Looney, who thought he was obviously not seen, unfortunately gets caught in the crossfire. That is the best case scenario when 4 players are running Mountain. Crim now has 13 kills.
Looney's like, thanks a lot, TJ, as you just fed me a glide bomb.
Oh, I lost full.
4 versus 2 now for OpTic Gaming. Gunless is going to have bomb in hand, working with Methods. They're getting towards this B site.
Oh, nice shots from Methods. Gunless 1v3. He has the bomb. There's the kill.
Fist bumps around for OpTic Gaming. As this is turning into exactly what we want in this series, a close hard point, a back and forth search and destroy. Final kill cam there for Formal. Now a shot of the Rise Nation squad as they're talking through what went wrong in the previous round.
What went wrong was a glide bomb landing on 2 players when they both have Mountain on.
Your Looney impersonation, amazing.
Gets better every time, right? I think
it's the same every time.
Oh gosh, Looney not expecting Crim to re-challenge while weak. He gives up his cover and pays the ultimate price because of it.
Crim6 now up to 14-5. This series has been
two
for him. Crim can't get another, but the kill's at 15.
Gunless got stuck by Scump.
Sorry, Gunless.
And they know exactly where TJ is. Crim at 15-6.
This goes the distance, and he's still got, what, a fighter pilot to work with?
Yep. And that's the thing. Rise have to keep all running Mountain because of it. They have to be paranoid. TJ would get 450 points, or 350 points if he wins this round. Not enough for a streak. But he will make it a one-on-one. And he does have Mountain on, which will help him make a flank play like this. The Iceman, baby! TJ!
TJ versus Crim6 is what this has become.
Right? 13-4 on a 4 streak, and he's 1 kill.
You keep mentioning Mountain, though, and it's a big deal, especially for something like that gunfight that started off with Crim versus Looney. You know, on the other side, Crim sitting there with infantry, gets a little bit of an edge with the strafe. Looney doesn't have that quick strafe as he's on Mountain.
Yep.
And that's not a gunfight you want to take when you don't have stock.
That is one you cannot give up if you're OpTic Gaming, and now TJ at 13-4. 1 kill away. They give him the bomb as well, and he almost gets beamed off the break, but he does. Oh my goodness, Scump with the Kobe will stop TJ on his streaks. That might be the biggest kill of this map.
It certainly could, but OpTic still 3 players to eliminate. Formal set up here by B-Dom. You see on the minimap, you've got the top. That's Methods watching the flank. But as you can see here, nobody playing for that position right now. So you have a 3-on-2, at least if you try to already take this A side, if they decide to push in. But as of now, patience from the Rise Nation side.
Krim watching the flank. Formal, he's going to be the one to try to... Oh, this is just too perfect for Formal. Gunless is there. Gunless now one shot. They know where Methods is too.
Krim getting into position. He should have Methods here in a moment. Nice shots. He gets weak, but able to finish it. Last player is going to be Gunless, and this is a round 11. A tight hard point, and even closer search to destroy. Krim versus TJ. You got to think one of these guys is going to have a big play to close out this game.
This is what I love, baby. Game 1 was close. Game 2 was close.
What was it yesterday? We had the TJ Haley ace in the round 11.
Yeah.
On this map.
And I don't know if Gunless has just lost full composure or he's just cracking up. Do they have some strategy that they're laughing about because they know what they're going to do to OpTic here? With TJ not having Mountain on, that gives me the idea that they're just going to go for something crazy. If he's got Armored and Conspicuous. Whew. Looney just barely misses first blood. Krim's waiting to call on the fighter pilot. Look where he is. Yeah, now you can. There you go, bud. I would expect him to just fire this down in towards Beer, and there's 2 players there. He might have a chance for a kill. Also, does Scump push based off of this?
Can he hit Gunless? If he tries the pepper side, can he hit Gunless? That'd be the big player to get. He's hit him twice, and there he picks him. Gunless drops, bomb drops, Krim 6 now at 17 and 6.
I just don't know how you're not running Mountain. I just don't know how you're not running Mountain. And that just changes the game. 4 versus 3. Rise Nation are trying to make a play happen. They've spotted Formal. He should be killed here momentarily. 3-on-3. 14th kill for TJ. Him and Krim combined for 31 in this S&D. Methods kills Karma. Scump also has been spotted underpass. They know exactly where he is. TJ cuts him down. It's Krim all by himself. If he wins this game, he will drop 20 kills and 1v3 in round 11. He's dead.
Checks it, can't hit the hip fire, and it's Rise Nation taking it in the round 11. And the youngster...
To destroy. Now our Den Forest CTF. We've seen some close ones on this today. We've seen a couple blowouts. What will happen next? Maven, who do you give advantage to on this map in game mode?
Oh, I don't know, man. After watching the incredible performance from Methods on this map yesterday, I mean, he had 2 maps on Arden Forest where he has dominated. One in a Hardpoint, one in a CTF. I think I'm going Edge Rise Nation here. It took a close search. I'm taking them in the CTF.
Airborne scoped his assault rifle class, looking for some speed to push down this cabin alley. Is this a setup strat? Is this a setup strategy from OpTic? They have no idea Krim is here. They have absolutely no clue.
Well,
oh my God! Now they know, and now they know where the final 2 players are. It's a pull from both sides, as we might have a stalemate in the opening 30 seconds of this map.
Well, this is one of the more interesting starts we've ever seen on an Arden Forest CTF. Scump mid-map has a chance to make a play. As I say that, TJ gets the better of him, wins a gunfight, stun hits Karma mid, as both just trying to get safely back to their bases.
Karma wins a gunfight while fully stunned. Methods expecting the pressure from Karma. You've got 2 players escorting the flag for OpTic. 1 player back for Rise Nation. Scumpy needs to kill Gunless. He does just that. That'll relieve the pressure for the moment.
Karma still pushing up, but Karma will fall, so here we go.
This could be a 4.5 minute long stalemate.
It's certainly possible. But with the playmakers on either side, surely someone's going to crack through. We're feeling each other out right now. TJ gets a gunfight win over towards Wood. He might actually get an angle onto, I believe, Scump as well. I thought he might have spotted him pushing front bunker, but actually ends up being the exact opposite there. Karma gets him.
Method slowly pushing down ruins. This is going to go on forever. Nice shots. Method's traded. Now they go and watch over their field push.
It comes down to one person making an insane play or somebody making a mistake here.
A moment like that right there is Crim6 engaging Gunless. Instead of sending back Scump to go clean up the flag, they send Scump forward and trust in Krim to win his one-on-one. That's already a difference right there from what you'd see some teams do. Scump with the smokes, just using that to cut off that sight line. He's pushed forward, but unfortunately Gunless reads it like a book and shoots him right in the back.
Yeah, Gunless just pushes right through that smoke and wins it. Scump is trying to make an individual play. Now I get a couple down. Here we go. TJ's pushing forward. TJ would have to win a gunfight with Scump.
Oh,
he didn't see him cross.
my God.
He didn't see him cross.
If TJ's smart, he doesn't even kill him here. Oh, okay. That was his goal, but Scump checks the corner. Smart play from him.
Good play from Scump. Smart play from TJ as well.
So they know one has a flag. They know one's at the wall. Once they spot Methods now, OpTic know where every player is. They're calling that out. They're communicating, and they're figuring out where they should go from here. Well, with Methods getting 2, it's up to Karma to now watch this cross, as they're in full panic mode right now for OpTic Gaming.
Methods on a 3 streak as well. If he can have some heroics here, could push towards those streaks, but has to back up from the stun that's flying in. Gunless still gets 2.
7 and 2.
Here we go.
There's a pinch coming in as well from TJ. Scump is going to be all by himself with this flag. And he's dead. That's a return. That's a capture. Rise Nation up 1-0, and they can go for a rally. They try to grab it.
They give it to Methods, though. This is big. Methods will get
armored.
He'll get streaks here if he can make the play.
Whoa.
Looking to cut back towards mid. Check it for a second and turns around. Guns Crim 6, and there you go. Fighter pilot, glide bomb, just waiting on some help. He needs Gunless to try and get involved in this to make a play.
And he's
now
gone.
It's outside. Gunless is here.
No, Gunless is trying to watch the pinch. Formal's on the other side. Formal not getting up there in time. 2-0 Rise Nation with full streaks from Methods.
What a sequence of events that was.
Think of how different this series is with the game 2 going to Rise Nation in round 11. Instead of OpTic being up 2-0, it's now Rise tied in the series 1-1 with a 2-0 flag cap lead with full streaks.
But if you take a look at it right now, Rise Nation fighting for what many would consider the preferred side. If you can just get a late cap here, it would be huge for OpTic Gaming. Scump is snuck through. Scump's going to have a one-on-one with Methods. Methods holding the edge.
Here's the thing. Methods dives here. He's the one with streaks. But OpTic, they're taking so long to try to give any help. They know they have their player pinned in their base. This could be the biggest disaster of all for OpTic Gaming.
It really could. It's going to turn into, well, Formal.
It's 3.
Grim, and Karma want none of it.
If Methods dies, he's the one with streaks. Guns 2! And the return Methods on a 7 streak. My goodness, how does he keep getting better?
Why'd I tell you I liked him here?
Oh,
He's incredible, man.
my God.
He's incredible. I watched him yesterday on this map, and dude,
And he guts Formal.
it's his playground. He dominates. I know he only has 8 kills, but it's 8 in a row.
9. He doubled up on streaks. He just earned a 2nd glide bomb in fighter pilot. That's actually, like, unfortunate. They'll get another flagpole. They're going to cap another flag. They've got to watch this fire rally. They see Formal. He should wait and bunker. Formal gets both and gets them.
Wow. And the trouble there, the glide bomb couldn't actually go for Formal because he would have hit his teammate too.
Yeah.
So the only option was to go for the player and spawn. That's all Formal.
Look at this from Methods.
We don't see it from his POV, but he wins some big gunfights.
Karma just gets absolutely gunned by the FG, that 3-bullet kill. Obviously a hot topic in the Call of Duty community. But it works out for Methods there, as that is an example of a game-saving play. Instead of it being a 1 cap difference, Rise still have this buffer and 2 streaks to their name.
Methods, the monster of the first half. Playing outside no man's land. TJ trying to play in ruin. Scump is going to pick him off. Scump gets another kill.
Spotted Gunless too.
Takes out Methods.
That's 4.
That's everybody down. You got to go. That's going to be Crim 6 grabbing it.
OpTic are going to try to set up for a rally now. Look, TJ first off spawn, he's dead. They know the rest will spawn in the back. I'm wondering if Rise even use a streak here or if they just do what they can to stop a rally. Here's a further push from Formal, and look at this positioning he's going for, trying to be as big a nuisance as possible. No streak used. That's a perfect start to side 2 for OpTic.
And that's what we were talking about. The fact that, the preferred side, when you swap here, you have it for OpTic Gaming. They take advantage of it very quickly. It's a cap in the opening 45 seconds. Now, you still have some streaks for Rise, but that is the opposite of what you want to kick off this second round.
You know Looney can hear this. Looney just so patiently waiting, pops up. Oh, Formal almost gets the hip fire. Crim has snuck all the way through. Karma's got to make a heroic play. Gets 1. Spots a 2nd, but lands no shots. This will be a flagpole for Rise Nation. And they still have these streaks.
Scump and Formal just popped. Formal has to win a big one-on-one.
Gunless has done this throughout this map, Clint. These 11 kills, I just called you Clint. Maven. These 11 kills, so many of them are the first in a sequence of trading the numbers in their favor. Crim 6 trying to stay alive. That's a return from OpTic. And now Crim still has his flag. I think he's juked. Remember, Crim he jukes Gunless. Does he have anyone to help here with TJ? It doesn't appear so. He's trying to sprint past 1. He's gone the perfect route. TJ waited the whole time at cabin. Krim, 3,000 IQ caps the flag.
How does he get that in? If you watch that for the minimap, it's just a perfect split. Threads the needle for the defense trying to get that return. Incredible play there, and OpTic Gaming has now tied this up at 2 apiece in the opening 2 minutes of this half.
OpTic outplayed by 10 kills right now, have made smarter decisions as a team on these runs, on these plays, and that is why they've now tied this map, and they're now the ones with full streaks. 2 burned for Methods for naught. What a sequence of events here inside 2.
Methods, nice grenade kill there. Still a ton of time to work with here. Can't beat Scump up close and personal. Krem now calling in a streak. Kills 1, tags up 1. Scump inside a bunker. They have gunless push back. It's 2 players from OpTic Gaming putting the smoke out and trying to make the play. They call in some streaks behind it as well. Gunless in the back is picked off, and artillery cuts off that route. And from bunker, does sneak through it. Now it's a mortar drop inside of Ruins. Crypt6 connects with TJ. Karma's gonna drop a one-on-one for Scump, and the flag is still out.
No!
The artillery! They're still in artillery!
It's not gone yet, Scump. He tries to sprint through it. Now Krim will grab the flag. I believe there's been a counter pull from Rise Nation. It's Methods on the other side. He's 16-8 with 2 minutes left. We're back to another stalemate. Let's get back into the action. Can we swap to Methods? Let's see where he is. We've got to update the viewers at home. He's already pushed through Ruins. Look at this mini-map. There's players everywhere.
There really are. I mean, look at that. You have that number 8 all the way still in the base. That's Gunless making plays. He will get traded out, but there's still 2 players coming out. You've got TJ mid-map. You've got Looney now pushing through ice. As TJ drops, I don't know what kind of play you have here for TJ. Okay, all right, nobody looking at this push.
Now they've got it picked up. Looney almost gets 2. Can we swap over to Krim for a brief moment? No streaks left. They used everything on that play. 1 minute remaining. Will we see another Ardennes Forest CTF OT?
I feel like there's been, it's like 50% of your Ardennes are OT.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was awkward. Awkward there for Karma. He knows there's 2 players near middle. OpTic have yet to really push anybody up. Looney gets aggressive on the challenge. Scump cuts him down. 3v3 now for the next few seconds.
This may be, it's maybe going to overtime. I just don't see anyone in a position to really do anything in these final 30 seconds. I mean, no one's really playing for it right now. Look how defensive right now you are for your OpTic. Well, Formal holding one side, Karma holding the other. All map controls to Rise Nation.
Yes, it's entirely Rise going for one final stop. They've got mid lane picked up. TJ with the challenge, and that for me is really going to do it. Yeah, this is going to OT. Map 1, only a 40-second difference, but it's a 1 stronghold that wins OpTic the map. Game 2, round 11. Game 3, OT.
Couldn't be any closer. Regulation was a battle. You've got 60 seconds of extra time and then potentially in overtime. This whole final 2 minutes has been entire map control for Rise, just roaming each lane.
I think the other worry too for OpTic is they push up and give Methods some free kills. Look, I mean, can we swap to Methods for a brief moment? Yeah, he gets a couple kills and he's got full streaks.
I wonder if they're maybe worried there is a streak still remaining for Rise and they don't want to get over aggressive. They don't want to allow any kind of 2-3 down situation.
Formal's gonna try to challenge Looney and fire. Formal with the kill.
Looks like they're gonna let Formal try and make a crazy.
Formal checked this last time. He checked this last time. With 16 seconds, he's just got to go for it. There's CJ. Methods the last one. He's got to watch the cross too. He's dead. No way. No way. OT.
Good effort there, but too many players to deal with by yourself in that scenario. 2-2 is your scoreline. Methods, the hero of the first side. Krim making the plays in the second. Who's going to step it up in OT?
I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. I'm deciding on Methods. How does he start this? Just being a few kills off streaks. How much does he value them in OT? Remember, Rise Nation were the ones that choked that Ardennes Forest CTF in overtime after that perfect break-off in the second half of the CTF. They got 4 dead and immediately just let the other team kind of overextend and pull back a cap of their own. It literally was one of the weirdest plays I've seen in Call of Duty World War II.
Both caps for each team come from Rise Nation's side. The pressure on them to get a cap and get a cap early.
Yeah. Methods will play at this wall, as you'd expect. It's Crimsix challenging right now. Pressure developing in middle, but it's Formal who shuts down 2. Methods has still been spotted. Can't quite get the shots onto Crim. Now he's going to look to develop it. Does Crim read this? That's the question. Watch that 1. Watch that arrow. Crim won't. Methods with the kill. Now 2 kills off of a fighter pilot.
He's going to have to deal with Formal here. Nice shots inside. He's going to get the pull. Good opportunity here. There's one player
this
in the way.
This whole game lies on Scump.
It's going to be Scump, and Scump with the shots. Takes off his head. It's still a bad spot. Can Looney get there first? Somehow he does get the touch. Almost wins it.
Scump just saved the game for OpTic Gaming.
Woo.
Scump just 100% saved the game. Methods gets that kill. He gets 2 streaks. He starts running away and gets further out of the base.
Absolutely.
And it's way tougher for OpTic to stop that.
Yeah, boy, I mean, he wins that. It's probably a score. He had 2 guys mid-map to help out. Wow. You know, mentioned on this side, they need the score. They need the early cap. That could have been it.
Here's another chance. Great stun, but the nade from Crim and the 2-piece there actually on the Methods. This is the last member alive. That's 4 dead for Rise. Watch these green arrows fan out, push up the map. This is OpTic's first offensive play in like 3+ minutes.
Scump looking inside a cabin. He's got Crimsix with the AR mid-map. You can see Gunless on the other side. He's watching this, just trying to shoulder peek, get what information he can. Not an easy to fight to take against an FG42.
Scump's got to wait for his HP.
They've got them pinned, but as I say that, as Crim loses a gunfight to Methods, that makes things a little bit dire here, but Karma keeps him alive for a moment. Formal looking to trade out this kill. He's able to do just that. It's going to be the Scump and Formal show right now. Scump and Formal pushing forward. Now everyone's still spawning deep, though. That's why it's so hard to score from this side.
Yeah.
It's like getting them out of that back pocket.
Without a streak either. Good luck.
Yeah.
Scump's done a solid...
I'd love to know how many caps have been from this side, like what percentage of them are with streaks.
Yeah. Scump has done a solid job on that bottom ice kind of tunnel. Unfortunately, he does die there. 2v2. Formal's continuing to play middle map. I think he snuck through. He snuck through. He's going to go for a pull, but he's got multiple gunfights he needs to win.
And
oh, did he just miss the flag?
I think he missed it for a second. Yeah, he ends up touching it, but I think once he turned back.
3 dead. Here's a chance for Rise. Crim the only hope. Alongside Formal.
I think the question is, has too much time passed for Rise Nation from this particular side?
Yep.
You got to get a score right now. You truly do. It's taken 3 minutes, but there is an opportunity. That opportunity being shut down right now, though, by Crim and Scump. Scump's been massive here in OT.
Oh, I thought he had him. Methods is so good on this map. 23 and 11.
You asked me why. He was the only reason I had that I picked them. He really is very, very strong here. But that's 3 kills now for OpTic. They're going to fly forward. Gunless going to be a position race, make a decision. He's going to rotate over, and he's going to get picked. Number 3 is already pushed up.
They're all spawning
That's going to be Formal. That's going to be Formal. He knows they're deep. He's going to stun in. 2 pushing to his right, but he gets stuck focusing on the one on the left. Might have been able to win. He's actually going to line them both up. Crim assist. 3 down. It's all on Methods. Methods has got to be a hero, but he is down, and that's a flag out. 4 down. OpTic.
Watch the cabin overextend. Switch to Karma. TJ dead. Looney tagged up, but no armor. He'll get trailed. There's 1 player left, and they know he's there. It's Gunless. He should be killed. OpTic will cap. But there's a hell of a lot of time on the clock, Maven.
There is a lot of time, but if you're OpTic, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if OpTic is scoring in the first 90 seconds when this flips.
Our streaks earned off of that. I didn't get to see.
How long did it take them to score? The first time they got the second side, it wasn't long. 40 seconds or so, I think it was.
Sure. They full streaks for Crim. That's his second set of full streaks. He's got 3 caps this game.
This is
double positive as well. He's literally doing it all for OpTic Gaming. 17 kills in the S&D. He was the clutch performer in the Hardpoint.
He's been incredible.
Keep an eye on Crim this series. This is one of the better individual performances in a best of 5 so far this week.
It reminds me of accuracy last night against Echo Fox.
Oh, whoa.
He put on.
Did Crim mean to do that? That was awkward. Thankfully, Scump stays alive with the 2-piece, but he just got turned and instantly called in the glide bomb while fully exposed.
I think they were worried about the pressure coming in. They end up holding it off is all that matters. But like you said, a lot of time here. Over 3 minutes to work with.
Smokes out. OpTic are setting up for the perfect play. But TJ cuts down 2.
TJ does get traded out.
3 minutes left.
Formal and Krim in position here to at least hold back Rise Nation from producing any kind of offense. There is one flanking through Fire Alley. That's going to be Gunless. Gunless, I believe, gets turned on by the PTSH because he had shots there down through Fire.
Methods.
Still
Three dead.
Defense. It's all on Karma. Krim's going to be coming off with Spawn.
He knew TJ was weak, though. So all he has to do is just hold that with the FG, and he's fine.
Krim still has these streaks in a dire situation. But this is looking good for Rise Nation right now. Well, until Looney died.
Yeah.
Let's say he had a potential push.
Don't forget, for as long as OpTic have any members alive this far back on the map, they should be okay. This is probably the best chance they've had because they have TJ pinching. And yeah, look, Krim realizes that. He calls in the streak. 2 players will might get pieced by TJ. There's one. Krim, again.
He has been so good. Krim will finally drop, but sorry, Gunless, you're the last man here. Karma gets 2, Krim had gotten 2. They wiped the entire side of Rise Nation. Now down to 2 minutes to play.
Not gonna get it. Karma peeking from cabin, Hetty. Once again, Krim is just, he's being that like, right now his mindset is, I've capped enough. I'm making sure nobody pulls this flag. Oh, there goes Scump. Karma now in the base. Krim is stuck in middle.
He drops. Well,
big kills.
They
man.
both win their gunfights. And they were the 2 that dealt with the last offensive push from Rise. They deal with it again there. Now under 90 seconds to go. Gunless has a position on Karma, though. He'll get caught. Formally, I don't know if that's going to be an easy trade. I think he only took a bullet. That's actually going to give him position now to move up the map. He might be able to catch Formal if he rotates. That's exactly what happens.
Look, they feel the pressure.
But here comes the fighter pilot. Krim calls it in. Krim with 1, Krim with 2. Krim backing up the others as well. Is it still a defensive stand? It looks like it. It's 3 more kills for Krim. He's up to 29 and 15.
I don't think you realize what he just did. Gunless had Mountain on, and he still kills him with the fighter pilot based off of where he expected him to push. Another fantastic play. TJ with 2. This is the opportunity for a pull, though, for Rise Nation. Why did he hesitate? TJ hesitates and gives Karma enough time to gun both. If he pulls that right away, he gets out. But instead, he waits. He worries about Karma being there. It doesn't matter. You have a sub. He's got an AR. You're losing that no matter what. That, for me, Maven, is the difference maker as there's 25 seconds left.
As many clutch kills as Krim has gotten, I feel like Karma's been right there with him for key kills in the base. TJ trying to get in.
GG.
Karma's still here. 10 seconds to go, and OpTic Gaming clutch up in OT.
Karma didn't have the best start to this map, but he did turn up when his team needed him at the end as he gets streaks. But Krim 6, it can't be stressed enough. A monster series so far. OpTic up 2-1.
Wow. It's tough not to get caught in the moment sometimes with a particular play, but that was one of just the stupidest things I've ever seen. Like, it just didn't make any sense. But now, back to the match of the week. OpTic Gaming, Rise Nation, fighting for the #1 spot here in Week 1 of Division A. And it has been, God, a treat, I'm sure, for Call of Duty viewers right now to watch these 8 players go at it. But like you said, OpTic might need to close it here, man. They might need to win it here.
I think they do. There's no other way to put it. London Docks, Hardpoint. Oh, man. Krim, if he puts up big numbers here again, I think that's the best individual performance of a series this week.
I don't know. It's accuracy still yesterday against Echo Fox, just because it went the full 5 games.
Yeah.
If Krim goes big here and closes out in 4, but I remember seeing, I've never seen, you know how we showed the little leaderboards at the end? I've never seen one guy's face every single, all 5 pictures.
I'll give you that. I can't forget accuracy. I'm sorry, Lamar. Let's get it started. OpTic Gaming, Rise Nation, Krim 6 with the AR. Dead.
Krim 6 on respawn. Scump now, trying to win a one-on-one in Docks. Looney gonna get the better of him there.
What a weird start this has been.
Yep, 12 seconds in, not a single second for either team, as it looks like they're playing Team Slayer for the moment. And they'll get back to the action in mid. Still not a single point. Are we gonna get one? There we
go. Karma. Now you see 250 more of those, OpTic. Scump. We'll push towards water stairs. Our players ready for this? It doesn't appear so. Now TJ will peek and play his life. Look at how stacked Rise Nation are near mid-cage. they'll fall on back and they'll go to look for the spawns for the new hardpoint. Scump repositions again. Can't get a kill though.
Formal though with the sub to back it up. Remember Formal, one of the first times we've seen him as like a main sub on this map, drop 49, the most kills we've seen in a Call of Duty World War II match. I think that's going to be hard to replicate, but he does start out 5-1.
And OpTic, they're actually pushing right on through. Look at all these kills on rotation. Unfortunately though, the opposition spawning right at lower docks, but Formal 7-1. He sees him go up the ladder too. It's about to be 8-1, folks. As he'll just wait. Oh, Gunless just melts him right there. Wow.
I think Gunless had an idea. He was tucked in that corner.
Yeah.
Maybe. Nice shots there from Gunless. Gunless is slow down Formal, make sure he's not picking up any big streaks. 30 seconds left, so you still see OpTic Gaming at least pushing forward a bit. You got to give this up at some point, just get set up for a third. That has become more and more a money hill to me and Docs if you get a nice setup.
Formal 9-2. It's like every nade he throws gets a kill. Every gunfight he gets in is for free. Okay, I just jinxed it.
TJ though, man, he's feeling himself. He's got one of the better shots in the game too with that PPSH. Take a look at the minimap now. You see number 2, it's going to be Crim6 setup in the hardpoint. Towards the top side, you've got Scump working with it. It's basically that entire dock side layered with OpTic Gaming players right now. And who's sitting in fire? It's going to be Karma. Karma's actually in a pretty good spot to find a couple of easy kills.
He's got to hear these guys. Spots the one. Oh, he gives away his position. Methods checks. But Karma snaps right away.
Yeah, those are some crispy shots right on a Method's forehead.
Formal continues to trade, now 12-6.
Crim though.
Look at the streaks. Look at the streaks.
He's 6-6. We haven't highlighted him enough. But he's got 4 kills in a row. And one more kill might do it. Gunless though may have something to say about it. Gunless whirlwinds and gives Crim the kill. Oh. That's one you gotta win. I mean, I know it's a PPSH versus an FG, but still, he got the first shots. He's got some cover. Gunless had to miss 5-6 bullets there.
Yeah, no, he most certainly did. Dead even game though, just like the first hardpoint early on.
Just think about that though.
As
like,
now,
it's one bullet is the difference, but those streaks could end up leading to 30-40 seconds. It's all one bullet, the difference.
Formal still trying to challenge. He just keeps trading these kills, it seems. Almost 16 kills, he's at 15 now. Thought he had the 2-piece there, didn't quite work out, but OpTic kills on rotation again. Crim 8-7.
And this is why you wanted it. I mean, someone that is incredibly accurate, that can fly around the map, make plays like we've seen Kenny do. And when you have Scump doing a similar thing, I mean, that's been his entire career. The two of them together flying around, it's a terrifying force.
It's like it just changes the pace at which OpTic can play. And it works so well on a map like this. We did just see streaks earned by one player on Rise Nation.
Well, exactly. Control's important, but they can get the scrappy wins with this kind of setup. And we saw it earlier in this series. It reminds me of last year, like a throwback hardpoint or something, where you could play at that pace and even split hardpoints. Maybe not with perfect control, but continue to fight.
Still 2 streaks for TJ. Method's now trying to work towards his own. Gets a great timing on Crim, and when this hill pops, he'll earn at least 1. There it is. Fighter pilot now for Methods.
Can he get one more kill? And at least get that glide bomb to go with it. Nice position from Gunless. Scump almost eats him up, but he's able to stay alive, and that's big. Crim calls that in, and it keeps him away from getting that glide bomb. Remember, streaks that Crim probably shouldn't have even had eliminate Methods from getting further streaks.
Rise all pushing from lower docks. Dead even game still, only 4 seconds separating these teams. Scump should have one near the hard point. There he goes. Is everyone now on OpTic Gaming over 10 kills, just like Rise Nation?
20 seconds left here on the crane. Rise Nation pushing through. They've got them spawning out of that back right corner, so you're at least going to be able to contest here. You should be able to at least contest right now if you're Rise Nation. Actually, as Looney drops, though, final 10 or so seconds to go to OpTic Gaming. Nothing too critical. Still a tight game. And now let's get into our second set of rotations.
Formal's really slowed down, but Karma's helped pick up the slack that's been left behind, which is why OpTic has remained just narrowly in the lead. Look, Karma, another 2-piece. He's now 17-10, and I think by hopping in the hill, he'll earn a streak. Yep, beautifully done by him.
And this is the scary thing about OpTic Gaming. Think about map 1. It was the Crim6 carry. The subs weren't really that stellar. Right now, it's the 3 subs that are carrying the way in this lane department, finding all those crucial kills as they soar around the map. Streak does come in. TJ, though, picks up a kill in the mid-cut. wants to assist in fire. Grenade just a little bit off there. Allows Formal to pick up 2 more kills.
Gunless, I'm surprised he's pushing towards this other side of water stairs. Okay, he'll help hold these next 15 seconds. Crim trying to play for these spawns. Methods is here with the FG42. Still has a fighter pilot. Not sure when he's going to use it. Oh, gosh, that's awkward for Crim. 3-peek him. Yeah, he's not going to win that engagement.
And now the pressure is going to come to the rest of the OpTic Gaming players. The spawns are going to be controlled by Rise Nation. Looney waiting to get forward. It was TJ. He was the one watching through the push through the back. So that's going to open things up for a moment, maybe for Crim6 to make a play. It does just that. Crim's able to make it. It's going to turn Gunless around. Crim with another chance to win on one-on-one, but Gunless will get the better of him. But the streaks just keep raining on in. Back-to-back fighter pilots, and this is going to be a ton of time. Look at the spawns now for Rise Nation. This is the ideal setup right here for your second hardpoint.
It's pretty funny how this has worked out. Finally, Crim is a kind of quiet map, and look at everyone else from OpTic Gaming just picking up what they need to make sure they still have the lead.
It's the exact opposite, basically, of the Game 1 hardpoint.
Yep.
Subs carrying the way here for sure.
And that's what you like to see if you're an OpTic Gaming fan. Obviously, Formal with the SMG. He's been working wonders so far on this map and game mode combination. Methods trades the kill. Gunless with another one as well. Rise Nation will have the number advantage at the new hardpoint. Down by 50, though, the score difference. Gunless gets away. Look at how one-shot he is.
Just barely, and there were 2 players.
Wait, what's this pinch from Formal? What's this pinch from Formal? They have no idea. They have no idea Formal gets 2. And just like that, it collapses onto Rise Nation. OpTic with the break in just 15 seconds.
And this is where the game might start to blow wide open. You had a nice control of the second hardpoint, an early break here at the third, and Formal's just soaring around the map, just making players turn their heads right now. This is what you want from him. Look where Formal's compared to everybody else. Just being a thorn to the side, cutting down everybody from Rise Nation, streak up to 5.
I can promise you something, and I'm going to ask Formal this. He probably has so much more fun playing COD when he can just sprint around with that SMG. I mean, he's probably just smiling ear to ear when he's able to make plays just like that inside beer.
Oh, there. Maybe play a little bit slower and pick up one more streak, but unfortunately runs into the Rise Nation player under cover. Now, let's hop to our next hardpoint. The lead has grown significantly now for OpTic Gaming.
And they still have rotated. They still have streaks.
And is that the difference right now between old OpTic and new OpTic?
Yes.
The way they're rotating, the way they're performing as a squad.
150%. This is an OpTic Gaming team that looked abysmal at times at CWL NOLA. Scump had a terrible start to this game, but now he's begun to turn things around. OpTic, led by their coach TP, have figured out many of the issues they have, and at the end of week 1, are looking to finish perfect. They're now within 20 seconds.
And the big thing about being perfect, you're perfect with growing through TK and Rise, 2 of your toughest adversaries here. What an impressive week. I know Rise isn't out of this yet, but the lead, scary.
No, I think these are their 2 toughest adversaries. If they go 2-0 now, or sorry, 2-0 against those 2 squads, when we talk about the 5 that will really be contending for those 4 spots.
Certainly.
Red Reserve, you know, I give the edge to OpTic. Echo Fox, I give the edge to OpTic. And now they beat TK and Rise. They're in a fantastic spot.
15 more points needed, and they're set up at Crane. Spawning out is Rise. They have to traverse the entire map and somehow get in. Popping back in the hardpoint, at least for the time being, will be Formal. 29 and 21, a minute and a half in the hardpoint.
OpTic outslay Rise Nation by 20+ kills as they end the week perfect